Hello, I'm doing the product review for Google Home today. So the Google Home was delivered about 10 days ago by a very friendly delivery guy. The packaging was quite sleek. It was quite efficient because it gave you enough instructions on how to do the setup, and also the basic instructions you could use to get the Google Home functioning and working for you. In terms of the design is quite modern. The colors, the one we got was white and gray, so it went well with all the pastel colors of our home. And I get that there are different colors, so there's one for every room in your house. In terms of setup, it was really simple to set up Google Home. It took about 15 minutes to get it set up to the Wi-Fi, and also in terms of personalization. So those bits were fairly simple to do. The one thing I like about the Google Home was the touch interface. It is really sleek. You can control it with just a touch, whereas with the Echo, you either have to rotate the top dial, or you have buttons, whereas on the Google Home you don't have these. In terms of weight, it is fairly light when we picked it up out of the box. The Google Home probably weighs as much as an Echo Dot rather than the Alexa Echo itself. The setup and use, it was really simple in terms of use. It could follow all the basic instructions we gave Google Home. With some of the more complex instructions, I think I found that Google Home struggled a bit. But considering that it has Google as its search engine, I expected it to do much better. Alexa has Bing as its search engine, which I don't consider as I don't rate it as much as the Google search engine. So I expected Google Home to perform better. The Bluetooth connectivity, the range, that's quite superior. The sound quality of the Google Home is really high quality. I think it can only be topped by the Bose speakers in terms of sound quality. I would rate it about 4 out of 5, and the only reason why I'm giving it a score of 4 is because I expected Google Home to do better. It's matching it against my expectations that is why I'm giving it a score of 4 rather than the whole 5. I think with Google you can only expect the product to get better with the tweaks in the future. So I will reserve that 1 star for the future. In terms of value for money, I would rate Google Home as good value for money, where when compared to the Alexa, the Alexa costs about £149, and the Google Home is £119, and for the same functionality you're getting a lot more value for money. In terms of the accuracy, Google Home did give me all of the news and the weather, mostly accurate. I can't complain about that. The other, when it compares to other hands-free devices that we've used, so we've had the Alexa for about under a year now, and I think comparing the two, I think again I did speak about the search engine facilities, so I think Google has a lot to achieve there. The bits that I love about Google Home in comparison to the Alexa is that you have the option to personalize. So you can get Google to call you by your name when you give it instructions. The tone is almost conversational with Google Home when compared to the Alexa. Alexa sounds, you're talking to an AI bot when you speak to Alexa. The the good thing about Google is that you have the option to say "Okay Google" and "Hey Google" while addressing it. I prefer "Hey Google" because "Okay Google" is a mouthful, and I find it really difficult to roll off my tongue. So I prefer the "Hey Google" option. The other option on Google Home is the touch interface colors. I find them quite retro and quite cool to look at. Whereas you only have the blue option on Alexa, the blue colors. So all in all, this is my review for the Google Home, and I hope I can make use of it, more of it in the future. Thank you.